guys did measure the length from the turbo to the exhaust, right? And it wasn't equal length at all.
Correct.
And it was off by some distance, right? All right, we are going to be having a busy day today. If you guys have been watching the series of the exhaust videos, we're going to be going over to Active Autowerke today. When we get in the car, we'll talk about it. There's going to be a separate video that you may see before this. It's going to be all exhaust content regarding the current setup right now, which is the AWE Switchpath, along with the G80 catted Active Autowerke downpipe. And in another video, we're going to touch base with the guys at Hughes Detailing, and also some questions that I had that I'm going to have you guys indulge in some of the information. So definitely stay tuned for this 3-part series in separate topics, so to say, and separate subjects, so to say, and we'll get this going. As you can see, my camera gear and some last minute detailing supplies are packed up. Really soon, that's gonna change. We're almost there. We are almost to Active Autowerke, where we're gonna change the sound of that exhaust now. So I do want to mention too, depending on how weather plays out, it looks like it might rain later today. We do have a hurricane coming. It's a Category 1 that's gonna hit the east side of Florida, so that involves my cone of area. So if it is dry enough, and if I do have enough time, we'll get some exhaust tones today. If not, we'll definitely have to get some exhaust tones maybe later this weekend. So yeah, let's get going. All right, so we finally made it over to Active Autowerke, and right now what we're gonna do is meet with Rob and then get this party started. All right, so what's been pretty interesting right now is that we're here with Rob again. And Rob, you guys developed the equal length, because I know on the Beamer Invasion YouTube channel, you guys mentioned that you guys did measure the length from the turbo to the exhaust, right? And it wasn't equal length at all.
Correct.
And it was off by some distance, right? And I know on the Active Autowerke setup on my F80, we actually had the AWE Switchpath, and today we're gonna compare and pair two companies together again by the equal length, right?
Correct. Correct.
I know it doesn't fit correctly. What was the reason why it doesn't fit?
Well, on the we first developed the equal length on the G80, and we had a manual shift car, and we figured, hey, perfect. We didn't realize that there would have been a big difference, because on the F80 there's no real difference. So we designed this equal length on there. Everything seemed good. Didn't quite get to test it, and then we had a comp car all-wheel drive come in automatic, and then realized with the gearbox and the transfer case was like huge. So our first attempt at the equal length will not work, will not fit. So we had to go back to the drawing board and redesign a whole new application for the automatic, which is probably going to be the majority of cars anyway, so that at least we will have an equal length. Because, you know, unfortunately, guys, the BMW G80, which should have been equal length, is not equal length, and it's quite off by quite a bit. So.
And the curious part is that S58 platform sounds good already.
Yep.
I can only imagine what this is going to amplify the sound along with whatever I have going on now, because we're going to have the Jesse Cats, the 400 cell Jesse Cats, along with the AWE Switchpath. So again, this is going to be interesting. I'm sure you guys are going to want to hear how it sounds, and do me a favor, definitely hit the like button and also check out the Beamer Invasion YouTube channel. There's a lot more information there. Rob, anything else you want to talk about this?
No, I think we just want to find out. These are prototypes. You'll be the first guy to really have them out there.
When are they available for people to buy? When do you expect
it shouldn't be, hopefully a couple months.
Okay.
You know, unless we iron out everything of exactly which way we're going to go. You know, because right now the other one will work on the manual and the automatic, but this one will only work on the manual.
Correct.
So we don't know if we want to have too many different options. So it all depends on how it sounds and it performs, and we can make a decision on which route we want to go.
And you could, when that's available, we'll let you guys know. You can pick that up on the Beamer Invasion's website, and you can pick that up from there. Other than that, Rob, it's been a lot of fun again.
Not a
we'll
problem.
capture all the footage for you guys. All right, so we are here at Active Autowerke, and what we're doing today is doing what we always wanted to do since the beginning of this exhaust series, pairing up two major brands, AWE and also Active Autowerke. Obviously, right now the current setup I have right now has that. I have the high flow catted down pipe, which is 400 cells from Active Autowerke, paired up with AWE Switchpath. As you guys heard in the previous videos, this car sounds amazing. I think it can sound even better by adding the equal length. And one thing about exhausts is that everybody has their own flavor. So I think this is my custom flavor that I'm gonna like. And again, I don't think they're gonna do this for everybody. I think this is gonna be one of one. So if you guys like it, make sure you guys let me know in the comments. Maybe I can show them that they need to provide this setup because they had to make a special connector pipe to pair those two brands for the equal length and also their rear section on the AWE. So I'm gonna interrupt this video to thank our sponsors, and that's coming from Simply Carbon Fiber. So for this holiday season, take advantage of it. They're gonna have over almost 70% off on their Black Friday sale. It's gonna be gifts for yourself because you worked hard all year, and also gifts for your significant other. So you might as well take advantage of that because, again, you could all save the extra money so you could buy more mods. So buy the things now for your significant others, and you're gonna get quality gifts. I'm talking about some quality money clips, quality sunshades, and you won't be disappointed. So I wanna thank them for sponsoring this video. Now let's jump back in. I know you guys are dying to hear how this sounds. So just to show you guys how much research goes involved in making these pieces fit correctly, they have 3 different versions of the equal length, and they're putting onto the G80, making sure that this fits. So when it comes to installation for you guys and also the shops, they're not gonna have any fitment issues. So check this out.
Yes. This one is the right way?
I can slide that coupling back to tell.
So Rich is working with one of the welders and engineers to make sure that this is the one that he likes, the fitment wise, and I'm telling you, this is gonna sound pretty good. It's gonna sound amazing. It's gonna amplify what the sound should have sounded like. It's more of a smoother tone that we were all promised. All right, so check this out. These are the 3 that they're working on, and there's one actually on the other side here. This is gonna sound very interesting. I've been waiting for this pair up between both brands for quite some time now. So when they pair it up, I'll definitely give you some exhaust notes and some exhaust tones. Probably later this weekend. I've been a little busy. I still have to go film another video later on after this. But I'm giving you guys stacked content. Stay tuned. This progression of mods are gonna slowly pick up shortly. But as you can see, this is another equal length mid-pipe that they're working on, which is based off one of those versions, and they're just fine-tuning it a little bit. Again, they want to make sure that fitment is not an issue. So you can see this is a X pipe from Active that connects to a custom pipe they did for me, which connects to the AWE Switchpath. All right, so here is the moment of truth. Let's hear how it sounds. I think it's gonna sound pretty good. That's really,
That thing is loud as hell, man. It is insanely loud.
I guess the main difference is when you actually drive it. So I'll see that later. I know it's getting late. And these guys have been working hard.
Sun's still out. You're still
Yeah.
good to go.
Yeah, this is exactly what I've been waiting for on pairing these two companies. It sounds absolutely amazing. It's about 4:50 now, so I'm not gonna be able to get some exhaust content because it is kind of late and I gotta get home. It's about a 2-hour drive from here and I'm probably gonna be stuck in traffic. But I'm telling you right now, later this weekend, I'm gonna get some exhaust content. It sounds so good. It's so good. Okay, so one of the biggest difference from this setup, from the last setup, is that when the burbles pop, it's more suppressed. It's not overly obnoxious sounding like tin. This sounds pretty freaking good. I'm so happy with it, absolutely. And you know me, I'm not sugarcoating things. Now that burbles don't sound that embarrassing, it sounds